More than 7,000 different meats, salads, and even pet foods were recalled during 2018, raising some concerns about food safety. The Valley Today's Abby Furchner joins us live this morning to talk about the importance of handling our food properly. Good morning, Abby.
Well, good morning, Lisa. I'm joined by Dr. Abby Gold, who is the Vice Chair of NDSU's Public Health Department, and we're talking all about food safety today. And let's talk about foodborne illnesses. What is a foodborne illness?
Well, the foodborne illness is what happens after you eat some kind of bacteria or the toxin that comes from a bacteria. So E. coli is a bacteria that produces a toxin that gets us sick. And that's where we've seen E. coli that found on the toxin actually found on spinach and lettuce and those recalls that happened. And what we're hoping to do in our department is really help build professionals who can discover these foodborne illness outbreaks and help investigate them, but also help prevent them as well.
Because how do they get into our food system? How do they get into that food?
Well, it's all different ways, mostly from humans or animals. So out in a field, they said, like with the spinach outbreak years ago, that perhaps it was animals that were, living in the wild on the side of the fields, and the fecal matter from the animals. And also if we're not using proper hand washing techniques, that can also translate to the food handling. And that's why, learning how to be safe with food really starts with our food safety, our food workers,
So washing your hands, making sure you're washing your fruits and veggies, and even, handling that meat properly can help prevent any foodborne illnesses. And in just a few minutes, we're going to be talking about how NDSU is having a new program for their students and how they can be health professionals. And we'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a few minutes.
Looking forward to that. Thank you, Abby.